Das ist Gampel TV mit der Madeleine und ich bin hier mit Simple Plan, mit dem Pierre und dem Jeff. Hi guys, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
Good. Thanks for having us.
Thank you. You look great. You look in a good mood. Hopefully it's going to be like this all the evening afterwards with your concert.
I would think so, yeah, we're happy to be here. We haven't been in Switzerland in about 2 years, so it's nice to be here.
Yes, we expected you 4 years ago in 2011. Unfortunately, you had to cancel that show and also your tour. So we are really happy and excited to have you here this year. We can't wait to have you on stage afterwards. But the Open Air has his 30th anniversary this year. You know that. Let's look back and look in the future. Do you remember? You must have been about 5, 6 years old, maybe 30 years ago.
Yeah.
What could you imagine that you would be a great rock star?
You know, my mom asked me very early on what I wanted to do, and I had just seen Back to the Future, and I saw Marty McFly kind of play that, red electric guitar. My mom asked me, what do you want to do in life? I'm like, I want to be a rock star. But you have no clue, It's something that you don't even know what it means, You just want to play music, and it kind of fascinates you, and then, you start bands. And I played with those guys when I was like 12 or 13. We played in bands, played some songs together, but you have no clue what it takes to actually get to be known and have songs on the radio. So it was kind of a dream that we never thought would actually happen, but we did everything we could to make it happen, So it's great to be here today for sure.
And how about you? What was your dream, to become a pilot or a train driver?
I think I wanted to be a marine biologist. I have no idea. I have no idea why. And then I started playing music, and that just became what we started doing, So, but yeah, I never really thought about it further more than like a year ahead of time. So I'm not much of a planner. Yeah.
And if we look in the future, in 30 years, you're going to be about 60 or 65. What do you think? Where will you be there?
Hopefully by then I'll be a grandfather and have some little kids running around the house and just relaxing. Maybe still be on stage, but I doubt it.
You don't know. Maybe they'll make a medicine that actually makes you look 30 when you're 65, So who knows? There's a lot of things ahead of us, We were talking about Back to the Future. I'm still waiting for the hoverboards and the crazy flying machines, so we're still waiting.
Do you think that it's going to happen?
I heard a rumor about Lexus releasing a hoverboard, actually. I'm pretty excited about that.
So I also heard a rumor about your new album. So when? Finally, when?
We have a new song coming out next week on August 28th. It's called Boom, and we're playing it tonight. And then we have another single coming out in October. And then we have our new album is going to come out maybe December or January, February. So coming out real soon.
So we're looking forward to hearing all that new songs. And so you talked about the songs when they come out. We already know Saturday, and we're going to have the first listening to Boom.
Yeah.
Is that album quite like Saturday, or is it a mix of a lot of things?
It's a lot of things. We are basically giving songs away right now to our fans because we want to kind of be forgiven for taking that long to put a record out. So Saturday was one of the first, releases. It's not necessarily a single. It's just, a song that we gave to our fans. Same thing with Boom. And our single's actually going to come out probably in November. So we just shot a video for it. We shot a video for Boom as well. Boom is really just a fun performance in our hometown in Montreal with crazy fans, going pretty nuts for the show. And I would say that the next song, I almost named it, but it's a secret still, is pretty funny video. It's kind of a spoof on a funny TV show. That's as much as I'm going to say for now. But so we're basically, we're just going to release songs until we actually get to the single and then to the record. The record's probably going to come at the end of the year or beginning of 2016.
Great. You had a lot of awards. You have millions of albums sold. You made
good for my ego.
You look great. You are very nice. Your haircut is perfect, and so you have a lot of success. And what more can you expect? What dreams do you have? What objectives do you have?
I think it's just longevity. I think it's being able to be in this band for 15, 16 years and still having, a lot of people come to the show and play a festival in Switzerland and have a lot of people show up to the concert. I think that's the best thing about it, is to be able to keep going, because people always say that a band has a life and that will eventually, just disappear. But if you can keep going, that's the real goal.
You're a pop punk band or a punk pop band, whatever. How much punk do you still have in your soul? Because there's the commercial thing, and then the punk soul, or the heart is punk. How is it compatible?
It's funny. I always thought that they should name all these genres, after punk, post-punk, simply. And I think it's more of an ethic. We basically get involved in every single aspect of our career. So as far as that's concerned, the DIY attitude, do it yourself, that basically came from that scene, is still very much ingrained in the DNA of Simple Plan. And as far as the music goes, there's always that energy, that spirit is always very present. We always feel that our shows need to be more physical, like we see a lot of pop bands that just, can kind of play their guitars and, rely on big light shows. We always feel like we need to jump more and just give more energy. That comes from that scene, And don't take ourselves too seriously. Just kind of challenge certain things that are part of the music industry, and we're always challenging, trying new things. As I said, giving away songs, giving away, for instance, we did a live show called Live in Melbourne. We put it on YouTube for free. Those are the kind of things that I don't think a normal pop band would do, but that comes from, I guess, the fact that we were raised in that scene. But as far as the music goes, it's evolved. We can't be making the same record as we did on the first record. It has to evolve. It's got to change. So this next record will be a bit of Simple Plan from the first record and a lot of new things as well. It's a balance between all these elements.
Now I'm going to change language. Parce que j'adore le québécois, même si je comprends pas. Mon hygiéniste, elle est québécoise et puis il me manque des dents parce que j'ai pas toujours compris ce qu'elle disait. Alors, dites-moi quelque chose. Je sais qu'il y a des expressions qui sont typiques parce que je te chauffe ou des choses comme ça. Dites-moi quelque chose en québécois, c'est magnifique.
Mais mon char, on dit une voiture, c'est un char. Ça, c'est drôle. What else we have?
Je suis chaud.
Je suis chaud.
That means I'm drunk. In France, it would mean that you're horny, right? But in Québécois, if you say, "Oh man, j'étais tellement chaud hier," that means I was really drunk yesterday. It's so hard because there's so many of them that we use normally. We mix French and English very often. Check la chick. Check la
That's a good
chick.
one.
That means look at the hot girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chick, girl. Check, look at. You got other ones?
I like check la chick.
Je sais que vous avez fait une chanson en français. Est-ce qu'on peut éventuellement espérer une chanson, enfin un album entier en français?
Je pense pas un album entier, mais une autre chanson, absolument, oui.
C'est trop drôle, ça. C'est magnifique, j'adore. Et vous êtes plutôt à l'aise en français ou more in English?
Les deux.
Pierre, je dirais peut-être ta langue maternelle, c'est l'anglais. Moi, c'est vraiment le français. Mon père était français, alors c'était plus facile pour moi. D'origine italienne, mais français de passeport. Alors, j'avais un petit accent français, d'ailleurs, jusqu'à temps que j'ai 6 ans. Puis après ça, le québécois a pris le dessus. Alors, moi, je suis plus à l'aise en français, définitivement.
Parfait. Je me réjouis de vous voir tout à l'heure sur scène. Qu'est-ce qu'on peut espérer? Vous allez faire de toute façon quelque chose de très énergétique, quelque chose de fou. Et quelque chose de spécial pour ces 30 ans de l'Open Air de Gampel?
Moi, je célèbre mon anniversaire ce soir.
Alors, joyeux anniversaire, joyeux anniversaire, joyeux anniversaire du chef. Happy birthday to you. Et puis alors?
Alors, ça va être la fête ce soir sur la scène. Alors, je vais encourager les membres de mon groupe à festoyer. Et ça fait longtemps quand même qu'on n'est pas venu en Suisse. Alors, on avait hâte d'y retourner. Puis, 22 ans pour moi. J'ai juste 22 ans. Et le 30e anniversaire de Open Air Gampel. Alors, ça va être un très beau moment.
Vous allez dire au public alors?
Oui, absolument, certainement.
Il faut. Et puis ensuite, vous allez regarder The Prodigy, maybe?
Oui. On va regarder les groupes qui sont ici. Il y a Prodigy, il y a d'autres groupes qui sont intéressants aussi. Il y a beaucoup de bons groupes, oui.
Parfait. Merci beaucoup, c'était sympa de vous avoir là. Et puis, bon concert tout à l'heure.
Merci.
Bye bye.